Someone cut you off in traffic this morning, or maybe a coworker dismissed your idea in a meeting. Perhaps someone you love said something careless, something that landed like a blade between your ribs, and you felt it. That heat rising in your chest, the tightening of your jaw, the urgent need to react, to strike back, to make them pay. Anger, the most dangerous emotion a human being can feel, not because it is the most painful, but because it disguises itself as strength. It whispers that you are right, that you are justified. That action born from fury is somehow noble. Nearly 2,000 years ago, the most powerful man on earth faced this same fire inside himself, and rather than let it consume him, he wrote down exactly how to master it. His name was Marcus Aurelius, and his approach to anger may be the most practical wisdom ever committed to paper. Marcus Aurelius was not a monk meditating in a quiet temple. He was the emperor of Rome from 161 to 180 AD, commanding armies, managing political betrayals, facing plagues that killed millions across his empire. He fought wars along the Danube frontier for years, endured the rebellion of a trusted general, and buried multiple children. Every single day brought reasons to rage. Yet in his private journal, what we now call the Meditations, Marcus did not write battle plans or political strategies. He wrote reminders to himself, gentle, firm instructions on how to remain calm, how to respond rather than react, how to practice stoic emotional control when everything around him burned. He was not born calm. He built that calm, one morning reflection at a time. The core teaching Marcus offers about anger comes down to a single transformative insight. He wrote in Meditations, Book 6, "How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it?" Read that again, slowly. The consequences of anger are always worse than whatever caused the anger in the first place. The insult lasts a moment, but the words you scream back can end a relationship forever. The disrespect stings for an hour, but the decision you make in rage can destroy years of work. This is the Stoic approach to anger at its foundation, not suppression, not pretending you feel nothing, but recognition, seeing anger clearly for what it is, a judgment, a story your mind tells you about what happened and what it means. Marcus writes elsewhere, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The Stoic mind does not deny the feeling. It questions the interpretation. Someone disrespected you, or did you simply interpret their words through the lens of your own insecurity? Someone wronged you, or did they act from their own ignorance and pain? Now, I want to be honest with you. This is extraordinarily difficult. Modern life is designed to trigger your anger. Algorithms feed you outrage because outrage keeps you scrolling. News cycles profit from your fury. Social media rewards the loudest, most reactive voices. You are swimming against a current that wants you angry, because angry people are easier to manipulate. They buy things they do not need. They click links they should ignore. They vote from fear instead of wisdom. And beyond the digital world, real life brings genuine injustice, real betrayal, actual harm done by people who should have known better. The Stoics never denied this. Epictetus, who was born a slave, knew cruelty firsthand. Seneca faced exile and political treachery. Marcus watched friends die and generals betray him. They simply refused to let anger author their responses. So how do you actually practice this? Not in theory. Today, in your real life, with your real frustrations. First, the morning preparation. Marcus began each day by telling himself he would meet ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest people. He wrote this in Meditations, Book 2, not as pessimism, but as armor. When you expect difficulty, it cannot ambush you. Tomorrow morning, before you check your phone, say quietly to yourself, "Today I will encounter people who frustrate me. I choose in advance how I will respond." Second, the pause. This is practical Stoicism at its simplest. When anger rises, do nothing for 10 seconds. Seneca recommended this exact practice, not 10 minutes, not an hour, just 10 seconds of deliberate stillness. In that gap between stimulus and response lives your entire freedom. Third, the reframe. Ask yourself what Marcus would ask. Is this within my control? If someone insults you, their words are not in your control. Your response is. If a situation is unjust, your outrage does not fix it. Clear, calm action does. Ask also, will this matter in a year? In 5 years? On my deathbed? Most of what enrages us today will be forgotten by next week. Fourth, the evening review. Each night, walk through your day. Where did anger visit you? How did you respond? Not with judgment, but with curiosity. This is mindfulness in the Stoic tradition. You are training yourself the way an athlete trains a muscle. Repetition, patience, gradual mastery. Fifth, and perhaps most powerful, empathy as antidote. Marcus wrote that when someone angers you, consider what beliefs they hold that led them to act this way. No one does wrong willingly, the Stoics believed. People act from ignorance, fear, or pain. This does not excuse harm, but it dissolves the personal venom. They did not attack you specifically. They acted from their own suffering. Imagine who you become after 6 months of this practice. A year. The person who walks into a room and does not need to react to every provocation. The one whose silence carries more weight than anyone else's shouting. The one who responds to chaos with clarity, to insult with indifference, to injustice with measured, effective action. This is emotional resilience, not coldness, not detachment from life, but freedom from being controlled by what others do and say. You become the person others instinctively trust in a crisis because your emotional discipline is visible. Felt. Marcus led an empire this way. You can lead your life this way. And here is the deeper truth the Stoics understood about anger. It is not just ineffective. It is a form of self-harm. Every moment you spend in rage is a moment of your brief life surrendered to someone who probably is not thinking about you at all. Marcus reflected constantly on death, not morbidly, but as clarification. Life is short, unbearably short, and anger steals minutes you will never recover. Every grudge you carry is weight on a journey that already demands everything you have. The Stoic philosophy asks one essential question: what is within your power right now? Your thoughts, your choices, your character. Everything else is weather. Let it pass. Remember that moment this morning, the heat in your chest, the tightening jaw, the urge to react. Now imagine meeting that same moment tomorrow, but this time you pause, you breathe. You remember that the consequences of anger are always greater than its causes, and you choose differently, not because you are weak, because you are finally strong enough to remain still. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is to not be like your enemy." You do not need to win the argument. You need to win back your peace. Stoicism. Master your mind, master your life.